Yes then peeps, so we're starting this one off with a massive disclaimer. No Pokemon cards were hurt in the filming or making of this video. Unfortunately, I'm here to have to try and save them because of what some 90s kids deemed responsible in covering them in toffee and who knows what else. Now myself, I'm a 90s kid. I grew up with Pokemon, the original, the Gen 1s, Charizard being my favourite Pokemon of all time. A little bit cliche, I know. And me being an artist, the process of saving them was quite simple really. Now because I am emotionally tied to these cards, a lot of them, wanting to collect them, build up my own collection and realising that I don't want to sell them on, I thought trying to save the original artworks as much as possible would be the right way to go. So the cards themselves don't really have much of a great painting surface, so the first step is covering them in gesso or spray paint and trying to get myself a nice clean painting surface so that I can begin the steps of creating my own artworks on them. Now in this video you're going to be watching me try and save one of the Charmander cards, but as you can see in some of the clips I've already been painting a large majority of other cards, one of my favourites being the Goldeen. Each one I'm trying to treat a little bit differently, just testing out what materials work best. I find that a lot of the Gen 1 original artworks are kind of illustrative in ways and have a really nice kind of watercolour aesthetic to them, with each of the materials that I'm using, like watercolour pencils or paints or acrylics, each one giving different benefits to the overall artwork. So once the initial design process has been completed and I've got a solid look that I want to try and aim for, then I can kind of decide what materials are going to work best. So basically I'm treating these like any other artwork that I undertake. Now I've had an absolute blast creating these pieces, and after seeing a couple of the finished products that I've done so far, it would be great to know in the comment section down below which one you think is best. I don't know, there's something about nostalgia that just makes me all warm and bubbly inside and really helps me to just forget about all the nonsense that's going on in the world around us today, because believe me, it is so easy to get caught up in everything that I see in the news and on TikTok and just stray away from actually doing something positive for myself and creating for myself. And now that all is said and done and you've seen the full process of me trying to save these Pokemon cards as best I can, again I want to know down in the comments what you think, which one you think is your favourite, because it's you who ultimately helps me dictate my channel and the content that I create. Lord knows I'm not the best at keeping consistency with it at the moment, but I think that's just because things are still in its infancy. If you have any comments or suggestions about the video itself, the editing, or what I should do next as well, it'd be great to hear from you. It'd be great to see what you're getting up to as well. But in the meantime, I'll catch you in the next one.